77th Venice International Film Festival promises to be a landmark event. This year, the festival will run from September 2nd to September 12th. Films from more than 50 countries will be screened at the festival. 18 movies will be competing for the Golden Lion, and 8 films are directed by women. Italy was the global epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic. Venice, which was under lockdown for 3 months, is now coming back to normalcy. Here are 18 must-watch films picked by Pickle from the Venice International Film Festival. German director Julia von Heinz and Tomorrow the Entire World is in the competition section in the Venice Film Festival. It's a timely drama set against the backdrop of racist violence in Germany. The female protagonist in the film is a member of anti-fascist front that is violently opposed to the neo-Nazis. As the situation worsens, she and her friends are forced to go into hiding. Dear Comrades is Russian director Andrei Konchalovsky's black and white film in the competition entry at the Venice Film Festival. Dear Comrades is an account of real-life 1962 massacre of Soviet workers demonstrating for better work conditions in the town of Novocherkassk. Italian film director Amos Gitai is in the competition with Laila in Haifa. The story, which intervenes the experiences of 5 women, unfolds over one night in a club in the port of Haifa. Laila in Haifa is a French-Israeli co-production, provides a snapshot of one of the last remaining spaces in the country where Israelis and Palestinians can still freely interact. French actress turned film director Nicole Garcia's 9th feature film, Amants Lovers, is a thriller revolving around a love triangle, and it competes for the Venice Competition Film Festival. The film is set in Paris, where a woman, while on vacation with her husband, revives a passionate relation with her former boyfriend. This dalliance threatens to lead to a murder. One of the 4 Italian titles in the competition lineup, Miss Marx, directed by Susanna Nicirelli, is a biopic about Karl Marx's younger daughter Eleanor, played by Romola Garai. A woman of exceptional drive as a social activist and a women's rights champion, her life was torn asunder by a passionate and tragic love. Polish-German co-production. It tells the story of an Ukrainian film migrant working as a masseur in Poland who becomes a guru-like figure in the gated community where her clients live. Californian-based Chinese film director Klaus Zayas competes for the Golden Lion with her 3rd feature film, Nomadland. The cast of the road movie is led by Oscar-winning actress Frances McDormand. McDormand plays a woman in her 60s who, after losing everything in Great Depression, embarks on a journey through American West, living as a van-dwelling nomad. Mexican film director Michael Franco's 6th feature film, New Order, is the only film from Latin America in the Venice Film Competition section. Pieces of Woman is an American-Canadian co-production. The film, Golden Lion contender, revolves around a mother who has lost her child after an ill-fated home birth. The tragedy has severe ramifications on her relationship with her husband and her estranged mother. Iranian filmmaker Majid Majidi's new film Sun Children centers on a 12-year-old boy Ali and his 3 friends. To support their family, they work in a garage and resort to petty crime. Matters take to a turn when Ali is entrusted with the task of finding an underground treasure. But to do this, he must enroll in a charitable institution for street children. Playwright and actress Emma Dante's Macalo Sisters is about a closely knit group of 5 sisters whose lives are thrown into disarray following a tragic beach accident. Sporting Life is another out-of-competition film title. This non-fiction film by veteran American film director Abel Ferrara was filmed during the quarantine. Sporting Life is about the filmmaker taking his previous feature film Siberia for its world premiere at the Berlinale early this year in February 2020, before the coronavirus pandemic brought the world to a halt. Sporting Life features Ferrara's frequent collaborator, actor William Dafoe. The World to Come, directed by Brooklyn-based Norwegian director Mona Fastvold, is an adaptation of a short story by Jim Shepard. The film is played in the competition section. The film, set in the mid-19th century American East Coast, is about 2 neighboring couples who battle hardships that are aggravated by isolation. Cult Japanese film director Kiyoshi Kurosawa, best known for his forays into horror and supernatural films, tackles this wartime Japan film for the first time in this drama, Wife of Spy, that will compete for the Venice Film Competition. The film is set in the 1940s, where a merchant leaves his wife behind and travels to Manchuria, where he witnesses an act of barbarism. The man's subsequent action triggers trouble for him and his wife. Daniel Lecetti's Ties will be the opening film at the Venice Film Festival. This is the first time since 2009 an Italian film will be premiered at the Venice Film Festival. Daniel Lecetti's Ties is about a marriage threatened by infidelity, bitter agony, and contrition. The film is set in 1980s Naples and plays out of competition. British film director Roger Michael's The Duke brings to the big screen the true story of a 60-year-old taxi driver. The film revolves around the taxi driver, played by Jim Broadbent, who stole a Francisco Goya painting from the National Gallery and demand as a ransom free TV for the elderly. The film also has Helen Mirren in stellar role. Gia Coppola's Mainstream is a story set in Los Angeles and centered on a love triangle questions the devastating power of social media. The film Nowhere Special by Italian producer and director Uberto Pasolini, known for producing Full Monty, directs James Norton as a window cleaner unwaveringly committed to his 3-year-old son. When he is given 3 months old to live, he attempts to find a new family for the 3-year-old.